Today on the Rockabilly Arts, we are putting exhaust on this 2008 Xterra, so stay tuned. So you may be asking yourself two questions. One, Ganchi, why are you wearing a shirt that's holier than the Pope? And it's because whenever I'm up here at the shop and working on anything, I like to wear shirts that I don't really care about, because if I ruined an original Slayer Spill the Blood shirt because I'm welding or grinding, then I'd be pretty irate. And, well, the second question is obviously, where have I been? You know, with the pandemic, you know, obviously everybody's kind of shut in. And, you know, we've had a ton of furniture orders, a ton of plasma work, and the video production work has been just out of control. So I've been doing a lot of that, and the process of making videos takes a lot of time. That makes it take longer to build stuff. And when you're backed up on orders, plus, you know, I do have a normal job, you know, I don't really have time to make videos. So I apologize that it's been since like November since I made a video, but hey, we might be able to get back into it now because I don't have any, you know, too many pending orders, and I might actually be able to work on some stuff I want to work on for personal use, including, but not limited to, this. So this is Nikki's Xterra. A couple of years ago, we put a 3-inch lift kit on it, set of 35s, that kind of stuff, and we call it the Adventure-mobile because, you know, my truck is just your basic 2-wheel drive F-150, but this thing has a, you know, really good 4-wheel drive system, 265 horsepower, 4-liter or whatever in it, and it's just great. And I've owed Nikki a muffler on it for years, and I just never got around to it because mostly I didn't have a lift. Well, now we have the new lift in here, which is a lot better for lifting, you know, lifted vehicles or stuff with kind of odd chassis. So today I'm going to be welding a muffler on that I bought super cheap with a go-kart a couple of years ago. So let's see how this goes. I don't even know. So here. All right, we've got the car up in the air on the lift here. And this is what I was talking about with the new lift. Has some of these really awesome features for getting, you know, this thing has a really short frame on it overall. And then what it also has is gigantic suitcase size muffler. I mean, look at the size of this thing. So first thing I did, got it up on the lift, used the jack stands for making sure that, you know, it doesn't fall on me because I'm up here by myself as usual. I also have to admit that I rarely work on anything this new, so, but I have my safety goggles anyway because it's rusty, because it's exhaust. Well, I saw that happening. The air ratchet wouldn't break it loose, so I do the old-fashioned way, and it's snapped off already, and now it's just coming loose, but I think that the clamp itself is welded on, so that's fun. Yeah, lots of fun. Honestly, I wasn't planning on Mongoing this off, but I did. I'm not surprised, but, you know, I kind of figured the car's only like 12 years old, right? So, but it is exhaust, right? And it is a car, and I am Mongo, so that's how these things happen. Well, I've now broke 2 more bolts, like right at the end of the cat, so those both are going to be really hard to get out. So if you're, for those playing the count how many bolts Mongo breaks today game, so far 3. Well, got it off the car. Total was only 3 bolts. So here you can see the Flowmaster muffler next to the original, and quite a large size discrepancy. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm not gonna film this, is I'm gonna get out the bandsaw, the little bandsaw, the porta band, and just try and give it a nice cut, get some of this bubblegum weld off, try and match it to this side, and I'll cut it off over here as well as here. You can see the mankiness of it, and then I will put it back in the car just kind of loosely, and to make sure my measurements are right so I can build this pipe from here to there. Many hours have passed. Things did not go well for our hero. Got the muffler welded up though. You can kind of see back there, but the catalytic converter where I broke the bolts off, where I straight up Mongoed it, that took 2 hours with this to actually get them out. So I had to cut them, heat them a lot, and then drill them out because, yeah, even the normal like breaking loose fluid. I'm super behind schedule now. I was really hoping I'd be close to done by now, and I am not. I've got the muffler welded in. I've still got to do the pipe and some other stuff, but back to it. You're not supposed to use anything magnetic when TIG welding because it will pull the arc away, so I'm going to try and get this a little further away, but hopefully it doesn't screw up. I'm literally just using it to tack, so I think I can get away with it. I've basically decided I'm just gonna we're gonna weld this last bit in the car. I've got a lot of room up here. I think I can probably get the torch around, so I'll hold it with one hand, I'll spray it, just get a couple of tacks on it, and then I'll start working my way around it because it's in. This is not what I do. I'm not good at this. Turns out, not an exhaust guy. Who knew? I was like, it's metal, it's fine, I'm good with metal. I'm not good with metal. Worth noting too, I'm not left-handed. That looks terrible. Well, there she is. All new muffler. That only took all day. All right, it's very exciting. The moment of truth. So there you have it. The exhaust on the Xterra. It's not as loud as I thought it was going to be, but I think it sounds pretty good. It sounds really good in the car. It's got a nice little growl to it. So take it home, see what Nikki thinks, and retire this shirt after 15 plus years. It's disgusting. I'm disgusting. I gotta go put on a towel. So till we meet again, remember to drive fast, take chances, and safety third. Good night.